in for a quick fucking review of a good game. This is Noita. Noita is a game I've played before, but this bitch has gotten out of early access since it's, God damn it. What the fuck happened to my OBS window? Piece of shit. It's gotten out of early access and... There we go. That looks good. So I figure I ought to actually review it. And spoiler warning, it is definitely a good game. So I'll try to explain why this game is so good. In this game, you control this fucking wizard, and that wizard is outfitted with a random beginner wand and another random beginner wand which will contain some kind of way to destroy the land. In this case, I believe we have some kind of dynamite. And you will also get a random potion. In this case, I got a brine potion. And with these items, you are tasked with exploring this massive, massive world, which is randomly generated to a point, but always follows a certain kind of biome order. So always, for example, the mines are always to the right here, and there's always a tree to the left here, but it's not always generated in the same way, and the enemies are not always spawned in the same fashion. So it is a roguelite in that way. Actually, I think it's a roguelike because you cannot carry your progress over in any way from run to run. So I would actually just call it a roguelike, because it is like Rogue, except for better than that. So in this, you also have the ability to jump for a pretty sustained period of time. You have some levitation, which you can fucking stagger to kind of hover through the air like this. And your flight is shown as a fucking bar in the upper right-hand corner of the screen over there. It's orange, and it'll go down slowly as you use your levitation power to either go straight up in the air or hover for a while. And once you land on the ground, it will quickly fucking recharge. And there is one of the best proponents of this game in our chat today, fucking Nick Robinson, also known as Babylonian. And I wish I could say he introduced me. Actually, he did. He did through a Steam recommendation. So actually, I can say he introduced me to this. And it was a very good recommendation. It's fucking sweet. No, it's not set to follower only. If it is, that's fucking stupid. Thank you for the raid, by the way. That's amazing. You're coming into a very quick half-hour review of the game Noita. And you probably, if you're familiar with Nick's content, already know what this game is all about. And I think everyone can chat. There's really, honestly, no excuse if that's not the case, because I don't ever touch that shit. So the enemies and the secrets and the things you could do in this progressively get harder, and the lore in this game and all of the different secrets are massive. We're talking about like hundreds of spells and billions of spell combinations and perks that you can get in here. And even after the fucking release of this game, which is now officially released, it's no longer early access, they are still continuing to do epilogue updates. I got a notice of that just when I logged into here. So it's a very good game. And if you don't have it, you should certainly consider getting it if you own a Steam capable PC. Now, what makes this game really fucking unique is that it renders and create every pixel in this game is essentially a programmed object. And each pixel in this game has a designation of what kind of alchemic material it is, whether it's earth or gold or any number of different things. Like that's a gold nugget right there. These mushrooms are considered a material. You can eat mushrooms. Some mushrooms will cause you to trip out. This is coal right here. And each one will react differently with other ones. So if you pour different alchemical liquids... Ow! If you pour different alchemical liquids into each other, they will react and make different compounds. And these potions can be key to you fucking getting far in this. The farthest I've ever gotten into this is the Temple of the Art, which is pretty far down, but I did it in a very lackluster and rushed kind of way when I did get in there. And as you'll see, each different compound reacts differently to fire or acid or different chemical reactions. So this coal is probably going to burn for a good long time. This coal does do that in real life. And you can see this stuff here. If you have the mouse activated, you can actually see what the different compounds you're looking at are. Ground, damp rock, toxic sludge, and each pixel's rendered. It's not rendered, it's an object that will react to the pixels around it. So these fire pixels here are slowly consuming these programmed elements in this game, and all of that happens so fucking smoothly. Like, there's no fucking stopping or of frames, there's no dropping of any. It's doing all these complex calculations while you're playing it, and it still plays like a Super Nintendo game, like, flawlessly. And the difficulty, which is one of the things that you can, if you don't like difficult games, you can mod out the difficulty, which is kind of nice, but the difficulty is very high. This is a very difficult game. Beating this game is very hard. I have not beaten this game. I am certain that Babylonian has beaten it because I watched him do it. I think he's actually beaten it several times. I'm going to need to pour sludge on myself to put me out. There we go. By pouring that toxic sludge on myself, I've given myself a status of wet. Statuses appear also over there to the fucking right of your screen, and will show you what status you have, whether you're on fire, or if you're wet, or if you're slowed, or if you're accelerated, or whatever. There's tons of different statuses. Now that fire mage down there is really fucking difficult, but given this position, I might be able to snipe him, maybe. This wand also has some kickback, which is not to my advantage, but if I stand on this ledge, I won't be kicked back. There he is. Oh, but he got a shot at me, and he actually fucked me up pretty bad there. The music in this game also gets a big fucking plus, inspired by, like, Jethro Tull and Pink Floyd. I'm gonna die here. This is not gonna end in my favor. Oh, I'm still alive. Fuck me. Come on, nope. I'm still alive. So, each of these little biomes has, as you progress down, an area that you can get to called, the Hall of the Mountain or something like that. I forgot what it's called. We'll try to make a beeline for it, considering how fucked we are here. It's great when you find these fuckers. What is this wand anyway? It's a bomb wand. That's a big boy. We can bomb our way to the bottom. These guys give you money, so that's what we want here. You can always farm these little putt enemies. Yourself a decent amount of money, so you can spend it in that end game area. It's not really end game, end level area. But we want to go down here, and we got something. Ah, fuck me, I'm dead. I think, nope, I didn't catch on fire. Gotcha, piece of shit. 3 health here. Pretty bad. So we'll get this wand here, whatever the fuck it is. Still no time to really think about what it is. Let's blow our way through here. Do that. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit! Shot by the doomed shotgun guy. And that's it. That's one run dead. I am the 100% the bitch guy. You bitch. If you take that test, better get 100% in the bitch. It's important. That test is still out there. It's still hosted. I've looked at it. It's actually still there. You can still take the test. It's being hosted by the DK Vine servers, which are still up, and you should still go to the Donkey Kong universe, also known as the DKVine.com. Go on the forums, and you can discuss all of the Donkey Kong games and the related rare games that fall within that same universe. Definitely a good thing to do if you've got time to kill. Shit. Ow. Fuck, that stunned me. This enemy is not fucking common down here. It's a fucking rare-ass enemy to find. Jesus fucking Christ. That didn't go well. I need to at least get to the end of this level so that I can show the fucking end of the level. Don't be fooled. Water is one of the most valuable things that you can get as a potion for your first potion. Water can put out fires, and you can mix it to kill toxic sludge. Lots of things you can do with water. This is a weak wand, not do much damage. But I did manage to fucking snipe this fire bastard a few times. I think I'm dead. Yup. Fucking dead. There are a lot of secrets in this game. For example, let's see if I can throw out a secret or two. Let's see what kind of see, I don't get the right kind of shit to do it. If you can get yourself onto this ledge, if you can bomb your way or fireball your way onto this edge. Yeah, it's just a bomb. Ain't gonna do dick. You can go up that mountain and see a lot of shit. And if you go over this way, you can get to the tree, which will give you this curse that you can get where you get way more money from enemies, but the ground becomes toxic and follows you around as you do it. So here's the tree. Pretty void of enemies here, but you can climb up this bitch. Usually. Things may have changed. Oh, they definitely look like they have. Updates to this game are frequent, but definitely can throw me for a loop. So it looks like I can't go there after all. Anywho, this game is fantastic for its programming, for how few bugs it has, for what you get for the price you pay for it, and it comes fully recommended. It is something I've streamed a number of times just because I like to play it, and it deserves a favorable review. You can play this game with a controller with twin stick, which is how I prefer to play it. You can also play it with the keyboard and mouse, which is preferred by many of the people who actually win and clear it. And if you watch fucking people who are serious about this game, like Nick, or like any of the number of dedicated Noita streamers out there, you will find that this game is rife with secrets and lore and multiple endings, some of which are very hard to get. It has multiple dimensions and timelines. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy how much they pack into just a simple action game like this from the surface of what you see in it. And the challenge is certainly there. The exploration sense is certainly there. And there are bosses and mini-bosses in this that will make you shit your pants. They are fucking hard. And they come at the most unopportune times. So I know for a fact that if I go down here, I'll go down into the mines. And if I go up here, here's some putt enemies. Good for money. If I go to the right, I will reach a huge lava lake with a bridge that certain spells can actually turn the lava into obsidian, so that you can cross it without the bridge. And then there are also things hidden in lava, and if you go down that bridge, you can actually skip ahead quite a few levels down. But there's a gigantic demon that guards that thing. And then there are these, like...
You bitch!
There's these secret spells that you can get that will increase your health by 25% and open up the spell for your use the first time you get it. So it's good to get all of those, so that at least you can open the spells up for yourself to obtain through wand drops. All in all, this game is just fantastic, and a whole lot of fun. You can do a whole lot of crazy things, and when you get fun wands, like for example this thing, I'm gonna fucking collapse this thing right here. I'm gonna bust this thing wide open. The liquid physics in this is great. Look at that water change that toxic sludge to water as it alchemically does. This falls down, and while it's still on fire under the water, it won't last long. And you even have a breath. There's an O2 meter that you can see there. But this will take me to the... God, it doesn't even tell me where I am. Where am I? I want to know what this fucking place is called. I forgot. Oh, it will wreck the shit out of you. So I've got my health back, and this will give me back all the spells on my wands. So if I wanted to use a bomb beforehand to perhaps blow these fish up, for example, I can do that. And then there's also this fucking god that will get angry if you destroy this hall in any way. If you fuck it up too much, he'll anger the gods, and that bitch will come fuck you up. And he's a skeleton-y bitch. Now I have $123. I can get this bomb wand with a web on it, and that's all I can afford. It's pretty garbage, and I'm pretty much going to save my money. But I also get a perk, and I might get something good here. Alright, I can definitely get that and breathe underwater. I could do that, and then worms won't fuck with me anymore. Worms are these things that burrow through the fucking ground like in Terraria. And then this right here will just stop powders from being around you. They'll just evaporate. I want to be able to breathe underwater, so I'm going to take that. You can also re-roll your perks for a exponentially higher cost each time that you do so. And that can be advised, of course, for the fucking first Holy Mountain. That's what it's called. I knew it was called something mountain. As soon as you reach this fucking ledge of the Holy Mountain, it will crumble. That doesn't mean you can't go back in there. Again, you can, but it takes a lot more effort to do so, and yeah, it can be a pain. So I did not mean to use that. This wand sucks. It's very close range. So that thing, while it's on fire, try to land the killing blow on it. Got it. A lot of money down in here. Here we are in the fucking coal pits or whatever they're called. Should have reviewed my level definitions and shit before I did this review, but it's been a while since I've done a good lunch stream, and even this one has to end early, unfortunately. So anyway, there's lots of hazard. That's a radioactive hazard right there, and then there is an explosive hazard there. Let's get them both triggered. See, poison came out of there, but it was quickly neutralized. And I can just stay under this water as long as I want now. There's no O2 meter because I have the perk to be able to breathe underwater. So I could actually try to burrow through this if I had more bombs, which I don't. Now, I need to find a wand if I'm going to have any prayer of survival in the next levels. I just kind of rushed that last level. You kind of want to farm that first level for money if you want to be successful in this. And you can even go from that first level to the left, and there is a dark secret kind of area where there's a mini boss. And then if you go left here, you could go to the tripping area, which I am going to probably head over to. What the fuck is that enemy? I've never seen... Oh, it's a rat. It's a rat drowning in toxic sludge. That is gunpowder. So see how that reacted immediately to the firefly's fireballs, which are unfortunately very dangerous for me with my shitty wand that has very little range. God, how many fucking hits does those bitches take? Jesus fucking Christ. Slipped in there. Let's get these guys. Fucker. Alright, so I got something here. It looks like a rain wand, which could be helpful. God, could I miss that thing anymore? See, that one died in 1 hit, and that other one died in 4 hits. So, the stats of enemies are not consistent. Or else that one was some sort of, like, upgraded version of those. And usually when you find these little butt enemies, there's going to be its mother around somewhere. So, I'm expecting to see these things fucking mother at any minute. Alright, that made a bunch of toxic sludge, it looks like. There's a shotgun guy down there, so I don't want to fuck with him too much. Hopefully he'll burn. This coal is going to continue to be consumed. I'm going to go to the left where I get a potion. And now I'm in the fungal caverns, which is another biome. There's a robot with a shield here that I am not equipped to fight. There are several robots. Got him. Another robot over here. My chance of survival here is pretty low. That thing has a machine gun. I need to kill the toxic sludge. Pour some water in it, maybe. That's not water. Fuck me. Okay. Got a moonstone, I think. Not sure what I got. I can stay in this water. That's a Kua Shui. I don't know what the fuck that does. Never seen one of those before. I need to get myself into a position where extra max health. That'll not help me right now. So if I eat this shit, if you hold down the down button, you will eat, I believe. I'm gonna come up here and eat some of these fucking hallucinogenic mushrooms. Maybe. There we go. And the more you eat of that, the more of the tripping status that you get. And the more of the tripping status that you get, the more intense the trip will be. And the music will get nice and awesome. And you'll puke everywhere, and you can eat your own puke as well, which is a little bit more extreme than I like to take my real life experience. And I'm dead. I'll puke, but I won't fucking eat my own puke. The only time I've ever fucking eaten my own puke is when I've puked in my mouth and I realized that ejecting it from my mouth would fuck me more than swallowing it again. Anyway, let's try to go down as far as we can in this motherfucker. Keeping in mind, I could go over to the right and show what a boss looks like. It's pretty ridiculous. But this is a very skill-based game, and when you're good at this game, you can get far. And you can get far a lot more consistently than I can. And if you get lucky to start out with a decent wand, this one's fairly decent, you can definitely collect enough in this first floor to be competitive against the rest of these horrifying enemies, of which there are hundreds of varieties. This game also has Finnish lore in it about alchemy. It's based on, like, real Finnish alchemic legends. And the names of all the enemies in this game are in Finnish. So you need to either have translations for them or kind of guess to know what these enemies are called if you were going to call them in English. But I really think the Finnish shit is a nice touch. I'm glad they didn't translate it for people who speak English. I think that was a good move on their part. He killed himself, like Jeffrey Epstein. This guy had a wand. I think that wand's better than the one I have, finally. Well, maybe not. not very rapid. Jesus. That doesn't do much damage. Yeah, that wand kind of sucks. Never mind. You don't get a lot of time to look at your inventory in this game because you're constantly being fucked with. Light this shit on fire. And if you don't notice that you're on fire, you will be paying the price. That Levitarium, it's a concentrated mana potion, which does not do me a fat lot of good, actually. But you can use concentrated mana potions with other substances to light all this wood on fire. Fuck me! Wrong potion! Alright. We need to get the fuck out of here. I got $110 and whatever this is. Got it. Jesus fucking Christ. This reminds me of Jefferson Airplane, this music. And other fucking awesome music from the 1970s that were inspired by a lot of LSD in some cases, depending on the track. Really fucking fun to play, I must say. There's also a way that you can interact with your Twitch audience in this, which I may turn on if I have time. I don't really have time. Fuck. I only have time, basically, to sit here and die. I need to wash myself off here. There we go. This wand has something I've never seen before. Jesus fucking Christ. Let me at least try it. Oh, fuck. It certainly is. It certainly is worth the fucking time to explore those floors. God damn. One more. I should put the Twitch streamer help thing on. Although it's not help. Streaming. I mean, you can even customize what all of this shit there is on there and take all the bullshit off of there so that they can only help you. That's the channel. I want to connect. Connect? Alright, I'm in. So that means now that you should be able to vote on bullshit that will happen to me. And you can fuck me over. But this is my last run, unfortunately. Because I do have to get back to the grind. Lucky I didn't get fucking popped by that. Wow, that sent that fucking gold flying. Everything's on fire. Let's go to the right this time. Go see if we can go mess with the bridge. Right off the bat, I got an egg. I believe this egg will hatch a worm under certain conditions. Probably just the condition of me throwing it on the ground. This is draining out somewhere, which is interesting. No, it's not. Alright, now I'm in an underwater cavern. Wow, that's a ton of money. If you shoot the potions, they will spew out their liquids. And as you can see, now I've got this fucking love buddy with me, and he will not harm me anymore. Not only that, he's gotten his little friend also to fall in love with me. Alright, let's go continue to the right. This is not where I wanted to go. Let's go down here. Oh yeah, I thought I got that guy. So I didn't fucking land the death blow on him. Got a good amount of money here. Shit. Come on, let's go, let's go. Why is that on fire? Oh, fuck me. I almost died from fucking lack of oxygen. The fuck is that? Alright, I've never seen this wand before. It was given to me. Okay, so this one's one that throws ninja stars. These can actually hurt you if they pounce back and cut you. They're made of physical metal. But they also do a lot of damage. That one, a little wreck. Range is leaving a little bit to be desired here. Got him. The worst part about this weapon is that it will hurt you. And it does bounce. Fuck. Got it. I want to blow this place up. And now all this fluid is draining out of this chasm into the bottom. Who knows what the fuck that's going to do to everything. Oh, that's what those crystals do? Alright, I'll give it a shot. I'll shoot it and see what happens. Oh, wow. Not too much damage to the ground, but I'm sure that it fucks up the enemy, which is also something you definitely want. Notice what this wand does, it looks like a giant liar. What the fuck? There are brand new spells all over the place. That did 42 damage? Alright, I'm in the Holy Mountain now. Get my health back. Get my fucking charges back. Now, after this stops being lit on fire, how did this get lit on fire anyway? Oh, because you motherfuckers are fucking with me. That makes sense. I can make my own wand now with these extra spells. So you can actually customize your wands in the Holy Mountain only by going into this screen here, and then you can exchange the slots of certain wands that you have based on their stats with different spells. And they will shuffle through at either random or non-random order based on what they are. So, Glittering Field, I don't even know what that is. Torch, I think, just turns your wand into a flaming thing. That drill will drill through the earth. These bouncing bursts are always nice. None of this stuff really... I want this for my ninja stars. Sea of water. I don't know what Glittering Field does. I just don't know enough. Let's put this guy right here onto this wand, and now it should, when selected, shoot much further. Now, what do we got here? Extra health, 50% extra health, faster movement, or projectile duplication. Whatever, I gotta get the fuck going anyway. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Slaughter. Fucks. Is that polyjuice? Or is that the monster blood? I think it's just monster blood. Polyjuice will fuck you up. The fuck? I can't move! What the fuck is that thing? It's an acid monster. Yeah, game is like it's a new game. And they update this stuff. It's really cool. There are a lot of enemies in here that I've never seen before. And that's fucking dope. And the developers fully support modders, which is awesome. And there are a lot of other ways you can play this, so you can reduce out those motherfucking enemies or whatever. Oh, fuck. Stainless armor, 50% damage as long as you don't have a status effect. Remove ground. I think I'm going to have to fight. Nope. No, I don't have to fight. Oh, yep, there he is. Let's fucking put these mines everywhere. Jesus fucking Christ. This will be the end, folks. That thing does not fuck around. Got him. Oh, what a way to go. So that'll do it. In conclusion, this fucking game is fantastic. It goes completely recommended. Worth every cent. And if you've got a PC with Steam, what are you waiting for? I guess if you don't like action roguelikes, that's the only reason that you would not buy this. This is just a fantastic feat of development. And just as much as I think I could do a better job of programming just about everything in Cyberpunk 27 or 77 or whatever the fuck it is, and I could as a programmer, I don't think I could reach the level of this, certainly myself, and I don't see anything where my presence is required to improve it at all. Like, this is humbling to look at this. So take that with a fucking grain and enjoy this fucking game. It's a fucking good game. Bitch.